Hello, everyone, and I'm finally recording again. Oh man, these past couple of months have been extremely busy for me. Um, I've just had a lot going on between school, personal stuff, family, dealing with things for that. It has been nonstop for me, and I finally have gotten my schedule down to where I can actually record once again. So we are going to jump in back into recording. Probably not gonna do Binding of Isaac anymore. If I get people watching the channel, things like that, and they want Binding of Isaac again, I can always go back to it. It's not like it's gonna go away, or my saves aren't gonna disappear, anything like that. And I still play it in my free time, so that can come back. It depends on what people may want in the future. Right now, man, excuse me. Lots of pauses there for a second. Allergies are, we've had a lot of fun, so my allergies are always bad. Just assume I'm going to have to mute this sometimes, the cough, sneeze, things like that. It's going to happen. Anyways, this is going to be my one of my major videos for a while now. Stardew Valley. This is an amazing game. If you have ever enjoyed anything like Harvest Moon. God, I couldn't think of the freaking name. If you liked Harvest Moon, this game you will love. I have been super addicted to this game. I've had it for about a week now, and I probably have a good 50 hours played in my kind of non-recording game, and which is a good thing because there's a lot to this game that is not in something like Harvest Moon that the game will not teach you whatsoever. So we're gonna jump into this without further ado, and I'll kind of explain some other things that are going to go on with the channel in the upcoming days and months. I know of one thing coming up within the next month or two that's going to be another big video for the channel, but right now, this is going to be one of the major ones, and I'll talk about the other major one in just a little bit. So let's get this started. Oh, yeah, I finally got some new tequila. All right, let's see. Cats or dogs? This is really loud in my ear. 1 second. I'm gonna decrease this a little bit. The game itself is actually pretty loud. Um, so we're gonna try this for this episode. If this doesn't work out too well, then we will obviously, or I can easily adjust it and things like that. Let's go with yeah, that looks good. We're gonna stick with farmer shirts. Let's do some hair colors. Let's get some cool hair. We're a farmer. We like green stuff. Let's stick with dogs. We're not going to skip the intro. Name. Uh, what is a good name? All right, I'm probably going to spell this wrong. I'm just going to spell it how it sounds, and I'm 100% positive that that's actually wrong. But whatever. And it's the Dune Farms. My favorite thing is obviously spice. If you get that reference, awesome. If not, go read a book. All right, let's get this going. Yeah. Yeah, that does pause it. Okay, let's get the intro going. Finally got some more tequila and margarita mix. I'm very happy. Oh, and for my very special grandson. Oh, sorry, old memories. I want you to have this sealed envelope. Okay, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I got an envelope. No, no, don't open it yet. Have patience. My grandpa's Santa. Now listen close. My grandpa's Santa with an awesome fucking sword in the background. I want that thing. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. Sounds like anything. When that happens, my boy, you'll be ready for this gift. Which is... Now let Grandpa rest. No, Grandpa! I just noticed that this is Joja Corp. That plays into effect a bit later on. Smile, you're with Joja. Unless my dog's ball down there. I was like, what the hell am I stepping on? I believe there is actually. Hey, look, it's me. I believe there is actually music right now. I have a lot of the music turned off. To tell you the truth, it gets the sound in this game can get loud, so I just kind of turned it off for the heck of it. And honestly, I don't miss it any. Well, open my letter, dear Muad'Dib. If you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life. Real connections with other people and nature, so I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Dune Farm. Ha 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 ha. It's located in Stardew Valley, on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was the most precious gift of all, and now it's yours, boy. I'm going into like an accent right here, sorry. I know you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. Oh, my grandpa likes me. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will you? Cool. We own a farm! Ha! Okay, the sound looks good. The sound is looking like a good level on my recording. In my headphones, it is really loud. Like, super loud in my ears. But it doesn't look like it's too bad. I'm actually going to raise it a little bit. Right there. Sorry about that. Pause the game for a second. We're going to try it with this. Just see how this goes. And again, let's try right there. Music! Hello, you must be Muad'Dib. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to... Okay, you know what? One second. That is really loud in my ears. I'm really hoping it's not that loud on the recording, but it is possible. So, like I said, we're going to try it out. After this, I got about 10, 11 minutes before the first episode's done. At that point, I'm going to record a second one today, and I'm going to fix the sound. I'm going to fix the sound before I record this. So let's just keep going. Farm's right over here. You'll follow me. He's a good one. My farm looks like shit right now. This is Dune Farm. Teardrop over my head is right. Like, this place is a mess. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. God, I hate you. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. Ugh, it's gonna take longer than no time to clean everything up, chick. And here we are, your new home. And honestly, for the first year of this game, I learned the hard way, you really don't have to clean out much of the farm. Like, this little area right here, this little area down here, and you're pretty good to go for a while. Ah, the new farmer. What's up, old man? Welcome! I'm Mayor Lewis, or I'm Lewis, Mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in, it's quite a big deal. Okay. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. Good house, very rustic. Rustic? That's one way to put it. Bitch! Rusty might be a little more apt, though. And she's a bitch. Oh, tee hee hee. Don't listen to her, Muad'Dib. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. I'm going to buy a house upgrade. Harumph. Anyway, you must be tired from a long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow, you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. Well, good luck. Thanks, old man. Now, one thing I was saying earlier. This game is kind of like Harvest Moon. You do plant crops, harvest crops, you have livestock, things like that. It's like a lot of different, Really? That's the keys? Wow. No, God, I picked it up. I always forget that you can do that. Put that down. I got parsnip seeds! Yeah! Okay, you received 15 parsnip seeds. Here's a little something to get you started. Mayor Lewis. Awesome! Okay, so, quick rundown. This is your journal. You can press F to go into it. It gives you your quests. Nice and simple. First two quests are meet everybody and cultivate and harvest a parsnip. Not bad. Down here is energy. It's how much you can do during the day. And we're going to actually start this real quick. Welcome to Living Off the Land. We're back again with another tip for y'all. Now listen up. This one's for all you greenhorns out there. Chop wood and search for wild forage to earn some cash while waiting for your first harvest. The TV can give you a weather report, fortune teller living off the land. Fortune teller is basically, I'm pretty sure it's the chance of getting a uncommon or a rare harvest, which is basically a harvest can either not have a star, which is kind of the normal thing, a silver star, which I count as uncommon, or a gold star, which I count as a rare. The higher the star, the more it sells for and the better it is. Same with food, crops, everything. Weather report. If you don't know what the weather report is, I'm not going to explain it to you, but it'll tell you the weather. Not going to tell you how, but it'll tell you the weather. E goes into your inventory. As you can see, you can kind of trash things you want to. These open up later once you buy bags. You can upgrade your tools, organize. These are your skills. They're not hard to level, except for fishing. Unless you fish a lot, which fishing is... I'm not going to do much fishing on camera. I'm sorry, it's a little boring. Margaritas. Anyways, it's basically self-explanatory. As you farm, you gain levels. As you mine, you gain levels. Foraging, you gain levels. There is combat in this game, which we will get to later, probably next episode. Actually, yeah, next episode. As you gain levels, you gain better abilities. You're better at them. These are all the people in town. As you give them gifts, do quests for them, jobs for them, you gain affection, which is this right here. There are some people you can get with and eventually marry. We are gonna go for this chick, I think. God, I can't think of her name off the top of my head, but we're gonna go for her probably. I was going after this one in my other playthrough, so we're gonna do something different. One of the things they don't really ever tell you is as their affection gets better, they can actually start sending you gifts in the mail, which is really helpful. It can help out a lot. Map. It's a map. Crafting. This shows you all the current crafting recipes you have. Collection just kind of shows you all the stuff that you found. There's a lot of stuff as well as achievements right here. Options. This is the option. Let's turn the sound down. Yeah, music. This is the options. And this basically just saves and quits the game. Sorry, does not save. It saves when you sleep at night. That's it. Now, I'm going to go through this as we play. I'm going to tell you some things I didn't learn until like a year into this game. Maybe a bit less than that, maybe a bit more. It took me a while to figure some things out. First off, oh god, these are in the wrong order. There, that's how I like to have them. Okay, first off, you're going to need to clear a little bit of room at least. Scythe is always better for the grass. Ah! This kind of grass, once we actually get our first barn and everything, that grass gets really useful. So you don't actually want to get rid of all of it on your farm. Stones, wood, things like that is useful for building buildings and upgrades, like house upgrades, things like that. That's about it for tools for right now anyways. I'm just going to cut these down so I can actually get some breathing room to actually plant a few things. Oh my god, this takes so long to cut down. Right now, you actually can't cut this down. And this is like a log. You can't cut that down. You have to upgrade your tools. The better they're upgraded, the faster you can actually go through this stuff. Like, I'm really not used to it taking this long to cut down a tree. It's really annoying. Trees should not take this long to cut down, in my opinion. Alright. The stores, buildings, everything like that opens up at about 9 a.m. So, actually, first thing first, we are actually going to craft this right now. And this is building materials. Oh god, I can't place it there. And I'm just going to keep all my building materials in this little chest. Now, one thing that is a big deal. Right from the start, you're going to be able to pick these things up. I actually sold them pretty quick. That's not necessarily a good thing to do. This will come in later, so with this. Yay! These little things you can obviously, as I'm showing you, you can pick up. This is a huge thing that I did not realize. You can use your hoe on those and get stuff from them. To get clay, which is actually a really hard thing to get normally, that's a really good thing to do. From those little, like, worms that are sticking up off the ground. One of the first places you want to try to go to is here. Okay, you may actually, that's maybe a time sensitive deal, like it'll come about at a specific time. The other first place you should go. Check out this. Oh, this is where this is. Damn. As you saw, this is a calendar. It tells you when the big events are. Also, you can get quests from here. Talk to him. Talking to these people over the counter doesn't actually register that you introduced yourself to them. So you actually have to go kind of behind the counter and actually talk to them then. I know nothing posted. Hey, chica. I married you in the other game. Ah, that's right. I heard someone new moved into the old farm. This is her dad. This guy is probably the most important person for you in the game. He sells all of your seeds. Yeah, we're going to do that right now. I'm going to spend all my money on that. It's a big deck. And really, one of the things I can tell you the most, one of the first things you want to get is a tree. One for each season to start with is a decent thing. I like having 2 for each season. It makes it a lot better. Well, okay, I should say I like 2 of each one. These are both for spring, so if you have 1 of each, you're gonna be you're gonna be okay. I like to have 4 for each season, I guess I should say. And you can only plant during spring, summer, and fall, not winter. Keep that in mind. This chick, she sells livestock feed, things like that. She's a big important person here. And hey, there's Abigail's mom. What's up? I'm not gonna read their little introduction things to them. Basically, every single person is like, "Hey, I was told someone new came into town. What's up?" That's about all they say. Hey, what's up? Hey, I'm Sam. Nice to meet you. Doesn't sound like that. He's not an old man. Future wife, what's up? Leia. Haha. And as you can see who is single. I didn't realize the old dude was single. But yeah, she's going to be the one we go for. And I will kind of show you that next episode, since this actually we're already running a little long. Real quick, I'm going to plant some stuff. Just to kind of show you how that works. And then I will call this an episode, probably at about 25 minutes. For right now, this is going to be my general everything goes in here box. So, kind of like this. So let's go right here. And is this? Okay. Well, that's a shame. I can't do that yet. That's 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. Cool. Parsnips! And you need to make sure that you water them every single day or they do not grow well. Now, clearing the farm out of all this stuff, man, that is a task. Let me tell you. God, that decreases so fast. Let's go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, beans are a little unique because like these you can walk over, nothing will ever happen. Beans are on oh, I can't even think of the name of them now. But they're basically on these sticks. You can't walk through them. So if I had one in the middle here, I actually could not get to that one. God, I'm already exhausted. Okay. That's basically what you're going to be doing for a while. I mean, literally for quite a while. And let's go ahead. Okay, one other thing you never learn is if you click on this with something, it puts it in there. If you right click, It'll actually open it up. You can take it back if you want, or just click everything in. The reason I'm clicking those in is the collection. Some of these will show up just having found them. Some of them will show up for certain other situations, which we'll get into later. And some of them will only show up if you send them off. There's also an achievement. Uh, that. Literally, you have to ship one of every item. You might as well start now. These you obviously can't ship. These I will ship once I get more of them, but these three I want to keep. And again, I will show you why later. And on that note, we're going to call this an episode right here. If y'all like this episode, please leave a like and subscribe. Check out more of these. They are going to keep coming at you. Um, this will probably be a Tuesday, Thursday, and I'm going to do a Saturday, I think, of this. And hopefully I'll see all of you later. Later, guys.